Hello folks, welcome to another Let's Play. I'm Furiora here, and I'm joined here by Darkus.
Hey.
Yeah. And as you can see from the title screen and the title of the video, we're going to be playing Dark Souls 2, or more to the point, Darkus is going to be playing and I'm going to fail repeatedly.
That's why we're getting white soapstones.
Yeah. So, just loading in here, loading into Dark Souls server. There's probably going to be a lot of back and forth telling each other what we're doing at the moment, but... beginning a new game. And so here's the opening cutscene, which I'm going to try to be quiet for.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land.
I don't know how hard it is for me to not skip this cutscene.
Where souls may mend your ailment.
They are pretty long.
Especially when you've seen them once.
You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse.
Already at the hut, by the way.
Of darkness.
Oh, what, the create your character?
Getting to that part now.
Past, your future, your very life.
Well, you skipped the opening cutscene, so
Yep.
I'm recording for the sake of having it in the video.
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar.
Epic Dragons for the win.
Could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
I've got to wonder if blind people in real life have the milky white eyes. Apologies to anyone that I've never actually seen a blind person, so I can't say yes or no.
Red or purple, yellow. This guy good there. Okay.
For the record, Darkus is going to be going with a sorcerer build. I'm going to be a knight. Which I imagine he's going sorcerer. Because Soul Arrow is OP.
Seems I'm not gonna be able to change my character's color too well.
Can you not figure out how to make a dark?
Working on it.
Like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time.
She does sort the events of the story quite well. That you'll just die over and over and over and over and over again.
For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Dropping into a maelstrom because YOLO. But this isn't the case in Dark Souls. And the first loading screen of the game. Cutscene finally over.
No, this is not looking good so far.
You're struggling.
The colors are not working with me.
Wait a little longer till I get to that part. I might be able to give you a hand.
I'm gonna change it back to looking somewhat human-esque. This is just ridiculous right now.
So here we are in Things Betwixt, as I call it. I'm probably saying that wrong. We're both playing this on the PC for the record, so in case you're wondering about that. I am playing with a Xbox controller that's plugged in, while Darkus is playing with his keyboard, I do believe.
Keyboard and mouse.
So the standard controls: left analog stick moves you around, B is dodge, A is use something, sorry, A is interact, X is use item, Y is two-hand, I do believe, and then the triggers are your bumpers and triggers are your attacks. Now, I've cleaned out this first area a few times, so I know roughly where most of the things are here. There's the rusted coin here, off to the side, and then there's also a troll that guards a ring to the other side that I won't be going after for now because I can't do that thing yet. Good luck taking on that troll without any weaponry. So you come across this bridge, that there leads to where the troll is. Walk along the bridge, go into this hut to begin the character creation portion of the game. Here we go. We have 3 old ladies.
What seems to be the ruckus? Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
I'm going with the seed of a tree of giants is my thing.
Alright, I'm going to be taking the healing wares as mine.
You'll become one of them. Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls.
Character made.
This is the fate of the cursed.
People have a thing for laughing really weirdly in this game.
What is your name?
My name is Thurkear.
Gonna be putting the dagger in my offhand.
Stupid game. Okay. Oh, I forgot that can't actually work. Hang on. There we go.
While you figured that out, I'm gonna go take out the first troll.
Uh-huh.
You know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
This could honestly kind of work in terms of chronologically, couldn't it? Alright then. Character creation. Gender male. Build. Okay, it's a fairly average build. Not too muscular. I'm just going to go to the advanced settings and do it that way.
First troll down.
Yay for you. One emphasis. Core emphasis. I forget if this is how you get. I think this is how you do it. I remember how you do it now. Although, yeah, the face never wants to cooperate. Like, ever.
Nope.
So in that case, we're going to leave it roughly in the middle. Thurkear is a slightly paler person. Whoops. Yeah, it's pretty good as it is. So that might be able to... Oops. That might fix the issue. Let me see if that fixes it. Whoops.
And first bonfire lit.
Yay for you! No. Character creation.
I just mean the one right outside the hut, by the way.
Yeah, I know which one you meant. Put a little bit on there. There we go. Hair. Thurkear has quite long hair. But he doesn't have it tied back annoyingly enough. Yeah. And he was born with purple hair. I'm not going to deal with any of that. That looks pretty good. Eyebrows are coloured the same as obviously the rest of his hair. In fact, it defaults to that. Eyes. Ironically, it says pupil colour, not iris colour, which I find a bit silly.
Meh.
He has red eyes.
While you're doing all that, I'm going to go in and start doing the tutorial area.
Alright. I decided, and I'm just telling Darkus this for the first time, that the way we're going to do this is we're going to record us going through each area from bonfire to bonfire, or from bonfire to Foggate in regards to the bosses, and probably beating the boss. And then we're going to end the episode and just basically go back and forth to that area until there's no other things spawning. You don't have to... We'll cut... Yeah, we'll save you the camera... grinding on camera to heck. We'll save you that.
Might want to show them at least once, though, so they get what you mean.
Possibly, yeah. It's probably a good point, actually. And I'm going to go with... I went with Knight last time. I'm actually going to go with Warrior this time, I think. Looking at the starting stats, they look a little better.
You might want to go with the bandit so you have a ranged attack.
And oh, because they get a bow. Yeah, but I really don't like those starting stats. Yeah, Warrior it's going to be. Warrior it's going to be. And I'm going to take the healing wares because that. I'm going to finalize creation. Yes, this is my true self.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know.
Got my second dagger.
Oh yes, I forgot you get one during the beginning. Wait, what, you went with the sorcerer? Did you get a dagger? Oh, you do, don't you?
Yep. I got my double daggers.
I never actually looked at the sorcerer build. Though I will be getting into some magic, because, you know, magic is helpful.
They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer.
And we have to go through a second time to kill the other trolls.
More than likely, yeah.
All of them. Over and over again.
Why it, like, zooms in on her mouth for that line, I have no clue. Right, so here we are. We've now got our equipment. So look what we actually have. Broken straight sword. That's a lovely start. Iron Palmer. It's not a bad shield.
Definitely gonna want whatever weapon it gives you.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly. We've got standard helm, hard leather armor, hard leather gauntlets, hard leather boots, 20 life gems. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. And the rest of our... So we have 20 life gems, 3 radiant life gems, an old radiant life gem, poison moss, the dark sign, the rusted coin we picked up earlier, black separation crystal, which I believe you get automatically, and same with the bone of order.
Sounds roughly correct.
That's a point, actually. Is the black separation crystal an infinite use item?
Yep.
That would be helpful. We should have known about that. Right, before we go anywhere else, go up the stairs here. There's a human effigy hidden in a chest. Human effigy is... The way that they work with this game is... when you...
Hi, Andrew. I'm fairly sure that if they are watching, they have an idea of what Dark Souls 2 is.
Potentially, but it's always good to help out the newbies. You may have noticed at the beginning of the game, my health bar was massively shorter. First bonfire lit. That's because as you go through the game, you can die, obviously. And every time you die, you come back as a hollow, or slightly more undead, and at the nearest at the last bonfire you rested at, and you lose a portion of your maximum HP up to 50% of it. And using a human effigy restores you completely to life.
Really missing that life regen ring right about now.
Yeah, I can imagine.
At the first jump.
The tricky one. Now, pressing the right stick in causes me to lock on, and with my shield equipped I can press L1 to raise my shield, and R1 to attack with my sword. I also have a strong attack that I can do by pressing R2, and I can parry by pressing L2. Note that any of these options, apart from just standing there blocking, will cost me stamina. Ah! Tried to be fancy and got slammed. Oh well. I do want to show that off. I've gotten used to the parry timing of my other character, but parrying an opponent's attack knocks them flat on their arse for about 3 seconds, and you can do a powerful riposte afterwards. Also, sneak up behind someone for a backstab for huge damage. Hit it in the weak point for massive damage. Can't really defend well when you get hit from behind, can you? Dagger required.
Oh yay, cracked red eye orbs.
Won't be using those, I imagine.
Oh, I'll be using them. Alright.
This one's an archer. That's stronger than his buddies, oddly enough. You think generally archers have less HP than anything else, but no, they're actually they're actually stronger in this game, in this beginning area anyway. Come on.
That's because it has an actual weapon.
That's the parry. And when they're flat on their arse, stab them. Just press the default attack button to do backstabs and ripostes when they're in specific circumstances.
Andrew, we're not doing a tutorial for how to play the game.
Actually, I'm just going to quaff a life gem after this fight, I think. Just so I'm safe. But these guys...
Yeah, definitely going to need to go a second round in order to kill the trolls.
Ow, ow. Whew. So life gems heal over time, as you can see.
This is going to sting. Ooh, that stung.
Did you fall?
Yep. Part required it.
Oh.
So now I gotta be careful because one hit will kill me.
Well, Darkus could be the first death.
Yeah.
Now with this nest
I've just been
here,
running with the torch the whole time.
I hate these two ravens. Anyway,
Okay, made it.
leave the... Oh, I didn't pick up the small stone. I'm going to kick myself for that. I'll go back and get that in a sec. Kick this ladder down. Climb down it yourself. Oh, what am I doing? I forgot something. Ugh, I'm losing it. Losing it. Drop down here. Take a bit of fall damage. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. They're useful items. Drop down again. Careful not to fall off. Like I have done at least twice. Or else by holding the dodge button you can run.
Did you just run through the entire tutorial area?
No, I'm heading backwards.
Where'd you find a Night Soul thing?
You know where the ravens are? You can drop off part of the ledge onto a smaller ledge.
Right, right.
Remember that?
That's a nameless soldier, right?
I think so, yeah. It's not a proud soldier, hell no, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was confused for a moment there.
Yeah, I didn't just run to... That's the troll there, you see. I'm just going to sprint past you, screw you. And the reason I came back... Ooh, got some slow down there. Is this here. Carefully drop off this waterfall.
You don't have to drop off the waterfall to get to that little thing, though, you know.
I know, I always forget where the goddamn cave is. So there's another way to it, Darkus is right. I just can never remember where the hell the entrance is. Is it on the upper part before the troll? No,
Not before the troll.
I mean, is it? Do you have to drop down to where the firehouse is, or is it on that raised area from where you come from the troll?
Hold on one second. It's right by the area where you leave where the troll is.
Oh, I see it.
It's right across the... Oh, shit.
I see it. So here's where we get the small, smooth and silky stone. Try saying that 5 times fast. So we're going to run back through here. Don't attack the ladies, by the way. You can kill them for 5 or 6 human effigies, but it's not worth it. You lose the ability to reset your character, you gain sin, which means blue phantoms can invade you and kick your ass. So the ladder we kick down is this one here. Normally this doesn't, until you come up here and kick it down, it doesn't reach to the ground. So let's go back to the Raven's Nest and leave them. Whoops. Use the leave command, not the discard command. Come out of the inventory screen to this. And they'll replace your item with a cracked red eye orb. Wonderful. The item they give you is random chance. The bigger, small and silk. The bigger stones will give you better items. And typically, and if you chose to petrified something at the beginning, that's one of the best things you can give them, I believe. Second fog gate. Those things are called fog gates. The mist walls that you go through. They separate things like bosses generally.
Or areas.
Or areas. There's another parry for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go back and get the ladle, since the trolls are now dead.
Yeah, this bit, I hate this so much. Made it. To jump in this game, you have to run with the B button and then click the stick into the left stick into jump. It's very difficult. Got it. I didn't die. That's a very common place for me to die. I am happy because I don't have to do that again now. What's that, Darkus?
So, I was gonna say, don't worry, that will be occurring before too long.
Yeah, like me missing the plunge attack. Oh well. Got the backstab though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start continuing out and gathering some stuff in the non-tutorial area so I can get the soapstone and such.
Alright. So we are just fighting more phantoms. Hollow, sorry. Phantoms, they come later. Through here, you can... I believe you can break this door open, but you can just open it. You get another cracked red eye orb. What they do, by the way, is they randomly invade another person's world within the same soul memory as you. Which basically, if you use it now, you're just going to piss everyone in the tutorial area off.
You can't use it in the tutorial area.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Right, now we're going to drop down here. That's probably the fall damage Darkus was talking about. Going to the third area. Knock this tree down. Never mind, get hit in the face with an arrow. Then knock the tree down. Lock onto the guy.
You don't need to say everything you're doing, Andrew. I'm sure they can see.
Thanks for giving out my old name. That person dead. And this 4 damage you have to take, and I really don't like because of it. It's like, this is a lot of damage, because it's a big drop. You can't even get a plunging attack off it. There's an archer pipping arrows at you as well, which doesn't help matters. This is much easier once you've cleared it once. Ow. In the arse, man, that's not good. He just tried to guard break me.
Yep, they'll do it if you're holding your shield up too long.
Coming out through that fog gate gets us to this area. Right, proceed to murder that guy. Kicking that down links it up to the starting area. Down here there's 2 more trolls, which I won't be taking on for quite a while yet. There's another one hiding down there. That coffin, for some reason, is a gender change coffin. Don't ask me why it was put there, it just was. As far as I'm aware, there's no benefit or con to playing the game as one gender or another, so...
I haven't found it yet either, and I have characters with max levels of both genders.
There's actually a level cap in Dark Souls.
Yeah. Wasn't fun, but it happens.
Missed the level cap.
It depends on your class, because your stats max out at 99, I think, each.
I suppose fair enough. Praise the sun, here's Majula, the hub world of the game, shall we say.
I'm assuming you're going to go with the Covenant of Blue?
For now, yes. So, coming here, there's Divine Blessing. I'm not quite sure what they do, I've never actually used one. Coming down here, we'll meet your second bonfire. Now, for the record, there's 2 special rings you can get in this game. One is to complete the game without dying, the other is to complete it without resting at any bonfires. I won't be going for either of those.
I'll be trying for the Deathless one.
I mean, obviously I'm going to try to not die, but I guarantee you I will at least once. Probably several times.
If he feels really up to it, he might even keep a death counter somewhere.
Potentially.
This is Majula.
Skip text there, that meaning too.
It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal.
Almost normal.
And in Drown Lake these days, there are very few places like that. I am...
Yep, I know Emerald Herald. You level me up.
And like you,
I'll be meeting her in a second.
I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it is possible to break the curse here.
Just needed to be 13 for now.
Well, that's not true at all.
I like even numbers, though.
Me or any
So I'm currently level 11, but I'm going to go ahead and get myself to level
who know much about souls.
14 from the looks of it.
Alright.
Even I'm
How many souls have you got?
I had over 3,000, because again, I killed trolls.
I say I haven't done the trolls yet.
Yep.
Everything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one.
So this
My
way.
What
Violet.
we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there.
Oh, had that Darkus
We
disconnecting.
undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
I might experience some volume fluctuations as Darkus
There are
disconnects
4
and connects,
beings
but
in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul. and
Hello?
a
Back. Hello?
terrible curse.
It seems I'm back.
yeah, that seems to be a side issue, but don't worry about it, it shouldn't happen too often.
Now,
As long as Optimum Wi-Fi doesn't do their usual BS.
Yeah, it's also a good thing to know that Darkus is in the United States while I'm in Britain, so there's a bit of a time difference.
Yep, it's like 2 in the morning where I'm at.
Nearly 3. Well, it's only nearly 8 o'clock
Oh,
in
is
the
it?
morning where I am. Yeah, it's 7:44. Well, my area, so I assume that means it's 2:44 where you are.
Sounds about right.
When you face danger.
Now this covenant here is one of the best, I guess one of the best ones for a new player. As he's saying here, the blue sentinels come to your aid if you're in trouble. What that means is if another player invades your world against your will, i.e. via cracked red eye orb, then I think it's like if you survive for 2 minutes or something, then a blue sentinel NPC will come to help you out.
Can.
That is a wise.
And I believe being on the blue sentinels makes you less likely to be invaded as well. I believe, I could be wrong on that.
In their benevolence. Let the sentinels cradle you.
Alright, got the first bonfire at the Towers of Flame. So now I'll go ahead and start making my way for the white soapstone.
As I've nothing left anyway.
When that happens, I'll be able to summon Darkus into my world to give me a hand, which would be a good thing because trolls.
I can't help you with the trolls. That's in a non-co-op or PvP area.
Find peace in your journey.
Online does not occur there.
Alright, fair enough. I wonder why there's never any messages leaving around there. Oh yeah, you can also see these messages on the ground. These are left by other players in the world. Oh, and these bloodstains generally mean someone died.
They do mean someone died, is what he means.
Yeah. Some of them could be pretty funny. So I'm just going to rest at this bonfire to get my health back, because I've got some dropping to do.
I don't think I'm going to use my Estus Flask shard yet.
Bit of a risky decision. Darkus was talking there that when you speak to this particular NPC, which I'll be speaking to in a second, you get the Estus Flask, which is going to be one of your main sources of healing throughout the game. Estus Flask shards upgrade the amount of times you can use it per bonfire rest. Resting at the bonfire resets your Estus Flask, as well as the entire area. Generally. Carefully make this drop. Yes. Wow, no bloodstains around here. People haven't died at this area for a while. Made it. Yes, there is no, like in some games you have invisible walls to prevent you from falling off cliffs. Doesn't happen so in this game. Got the most OP item in the game, the binoculars.
Oh yeah, I forgot to get those things over there. I should probably go do that before too long.
Morning Star and the Cleric's Sacred Chime. The Sacred Chime is a catalyst for miracles, which are one of... The game classes them as 4, I class them as 5, but it's by the by 4 in-game classes of magic. Those being miracles, sorceries, pyromancies, and hexes. I split hexes into 2 different categories because there's chime hexes and staff hexes, so...
But they are all hexes, and that's what the game refers to them to, so that's what we should probably refer to them as well.
Yeah, I suppose. Now here's the Emerald Herald that Darkus was talking about.
The next monarch. O bearer
Whoops.
of the curse. I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
So here she's giving us the Estus Flask.
Go on and see the king. He who made Dranglake what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul.
We may end up doing the DLC if we both get
King
them.
Vendrick.
I don't have either DLC yet, though.
Bearer of the curse. Seek misery.
Yet. I don't have them either, so...
Greater, stronger souls.
Ooh, I got a bandage knife already. Awesome.
Ooh, nice.
The king with a soul so frail and pallid.
So you talked to her enough times just to give me the option to level up. However, I'm going to go show you what Darkus was talking about in the Estus Flask shard. The first one can actually be a bit of a pain to find. Oh, yet you can roll through barrels to break them. And boxes and other various crap around the world. Get that life gem. then you want to come over to where this well is, whack it once. Hide that dead body with the Estus Flask Shard. Don't go down there, the pigs will wreck your day. Run back to the Emerald Herald, turn in that shard, because heals. That's probably all the first miracles I pick up as well.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found
Infantry Axe 2, amazing.
Now, you're getting lucky with the weapon drops.
so that hope will not
Yep.
fade away. Is that a shard you found? Here.
This is her last bit of dialogue before she begins to help
So
you.
that I may help you. To see light.
I believe,
To see
anyway.
hope. However
Come on,
faint it might be.
notice me. I am here.
Here we go. So we're going to upgrade the Estus Flask. And I have 2 uses of the Estus Flask per bonfire rest. And let's see if I can actually get any levels. I cannot, I need 900 souls to do my first level up. Now, I could YOLO it and go and try and get the Sacred Dust, but I don't think I can take on 2 old knights in my current state. So I'm actually going to use the bonfire to travel back to the last area with my new Estus Flasks. And I'll show you a couple of runs of grinding before I end the recording session for today. Or at least for now. We might do another one. So using the bonfires you can travel between areas now. No need for that item in Dark Souls 1. Even though I've never actually played Dark Souls 1, just for the record, people. Probably should at some point, but things be wixed. Yeah. Anyway. Now, it wasn't the travelling that did this, but resting at the bonfire has restored all the enemies to life. Which means I get to kill them again.
To be capable of progressing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you don't have to grind like this, but it is definitely suggested you do. Because more souls mean more level ups. Got it with the parry that time, didn't I? Parrying's a very important skill. You should, if you can learn it, you should learn it. Backstab. But yeah, I mentioned earlier, if you press the triangle button or Y on your I play on PlayStation more than I play on Xbox, so if I switch back and forth between the various control schemes, you know why. But yeah, if you press the Y or triangle button, you will two-hand your weapon.
Ooh, that was a close call.
Let's get past that other guy. Yes, I'm starting to get fancy with the parries soon, mate. Oops, I actually forgot to equip my Estus Flask. Yeah, you can equip items here to be used quickly by pressing the down button to cycle between them, down on the D-pad, and they're used with X or square on the PlayStation controller.
I think I'm going to take out this Hide Knight.
Okay, and also, if you don't have a... I've got an arrow in the head, man. If the opponent doesn't have a shield, don't bother with the guard break attack. It literally does no damage. So as you can see, we're now back where the ravens were, and we're just going to continue on. Whoops, getting some slowdown, probably because I'm recording.
Well, there's the first death.
What happened?
I almost had him dead, but then I wasn't careful enough.
Oh, the Hide Knight.
Thought my dagger hit would be enough to finish him, but then it wasn't.
Ow. The guys with the daggers hurt. Oh, no.
Guess I will be the first one to use a human effigy.
Or you could just wait a little while until you get the white soapstones and I can summon you.
That is true. Because I'll be able to get that before too long. No
Yeah.
doubt it's a little more personal between me and that High Knight.
If you could give me his weapon, that would be very appreciated, because I can actually...
I'll help you get it on your run.
True, I could probably make use of it, unlike you. How much of you even have to require stats to use it?
Nor will you at first.
Got the plunging attack that time, at least. Take you on. Crap me, bro. Crap me, bro. Fine. You won't come at me, I'll come at you. In the early game you can get away with R1 spamming because a lot of the enemies don't have a lot of poise, which basically dictates how hard you are to interrupt. But later on in the game, yeah. You probably won't be able to interrupt an enemy with your attacks, which means you'll have to dodge. You won't just be able to flail at them like you can in the early game. Now I'm coming back across that log there to go around where the other log that we pushed was, because that means I don't have to do that plunge again. So this leads back to the same area. Which means you can get the one upon that archer and not have to take all that fall damage. I can also backstab this guy from this angle. Got the magical pixel of health again. That's something you'll see a lot in Dark Souls. The so-called magical pixel of health. And that's that area cleared out again. And this is how we grind, ladies and gentlemen. We go back and forth to bonfires to reset the enemies until eventually they stop spawning after being killed maybe about 10 times. If I'm going to keep a count, I'm going to keep a count of it this time. That's 3 runs through. So that's my second run through of that area. So assuming every area has the same amount of respawns. So if we're going to travel this time, I'm just going to rest. Stop resting, and now all the enemies have respawned.
Got him this time.
Nice. You also would have noticed the symbol in the upper right corner by my health bar changed when I joined the blue sentinels. That dictates your current covenant. Tell you what, folks, next time I get a parry, I'm going to show you just how long they'll stand there, sit there thinking about their choices in life. Oops, didn't quite get it that time. Yep. That's how long they stand there, sit there on their arses thinking about the choices in life. And the fact that maybe they shouldn't have tried to take you on.
You say that now.
Oh, during the beginning area. I'm not afraid to taunt these guys, they're pathetic. Ever since I got decently good at the game, i.e. not my first run through, I've not died to an enemy in this area. I've died to a couple of stupid falls, and missing that goddamn jump, but I've never actually died to the enemies. But you can also attack out of a roll like that. Where did you come from? Oh, fudge off. You can also attack out of a backstab.
Nearly to the spot with the first soapstone.
Yay for you! But in the meanwhile, I'm just grinding the fudge. I've got a lot to make up on because obviously Darkus has killed the 2 trolls, which give, all 3 trolls, which give I think 1,000 souls each.
Sounds about right.
Well, I've just got 1,000 souls just through regular enemy farming, so I've got a bit catching up to do. Wasn't going to try and parry that. Wasn't sure how long I would have, how long my startup frames were, so I just decided to roll out of the way. It's important to note that during a quote-unquote critical hit animation, of which there's 3 different kinds, there's a backstab, a riposte, and a guard break. During the animations of one of those, all damage you take is reduced. Missed the plunging attack. Ouch. Okay, always keep your front facing them, because you can't block if you're not facing them. Unless you've got a certain ring. I forget what it's called. There's a ring you
Since
can...
I've got enough, I'm actually going to go ahead and buy the key for the blacksmith.
Wow, you've gone through the first... Oh, wow, you're steaming ahead. But again, you're not farming, are you?
Not currently.
I'm going to use my Estus Flask here because, as I said earlier, that gets restored at every bonfire. Whoa.
I'm going to go grab the little one so that we can actually get you to the same bonfire that I am at.
Probably a good idea, so I can get the Hyde Knight's sword, which is a really good early game sword for that matter. But that said, I much prefer the Fire Longsword.
Yeah, I know you would. Well, that's going to take a little bit still.
Not really. It's not that far past the Hyde Knight. You don't actually have to aggro the Hyde Knight on your runs through.
Nope, but I'll have enough cast.
Did you see it again? I think that's another DC, but again, Darkus' Wi-Fi isn't the greatest. Bonk. Yep, hi there. Slight delay. You back? Hello?
I appear to be back.
Yay. So I heard I'll have enough cat, and then you cut out.
Yeah, my internet dipped for a second there.
I figured. So what were you trying to say?
Basically, I have the small white soapstone. I'm going to have plenty of castings of my, whatchamacallit.
Oh, spot. Yeah, Soul Arrow.
Yep. Plus, while I can't yet use the bandit's knife, I did get my hand axe, which is my typical early game weapon.
Oh, nice. I mean, my personal favourite early game weapon is the Fire Longsword. It's not that difficult to acquire if you've got a mage in the party. It's not difficult to acquire even without one.
You just gotta know where you can and can't run.
That and the fact that opening doors apparently makes you invincible.
If only for a split second.
Yeah, well, I managed to avoid an entire volley of fireballs on multiple occasions by doing it, so...
And I have the second Estus Flask shard, by the way.
Second one, that's in the Giant's Forest again, isn't it? Where is that? I always forget the exact area you find it.
That is at the same spot where you get the small white soapstone.
Oh yeah. Upstairs in the tower, I remember now. So Darkus will have 3 uses of his Estus Flask, while I will only have
If I
2.
decide to use them.
If you decide to use them, yeah. So how's that Deathless run going?
Not gonna happen this time. Pity, but it is what it is.
Yeah, what got ya?
What got me was the Hyde Knight. I wasn't being careful, remember?
Oh yeah, I've got a really bad memory, so... Where'd you come from? Seriously?
I'm not strong enough to use my hand axe yet. I'll have to get a bit of strength first.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's another thing that Dark Souls implemented that I really, really like, is the minimum stat requirements. It's like, certain weapons do bonus damage with strength or dexterity, but you need a minimum of a certain statistic in order to wield it. which I think makes sense, because regardless of the fact we're in a fantasy realm, if you can't physically lift the sword, you're not really going to be able to swing it, are you? Well,
This will get me along the way.
Ironically, even without the minimum required stats, you can still wield it. You struggle, shall we say? Although two-handing halves the strength requirement. Not sure if it halves the dexterity requirement though. I know it halves the strength requirement for if you wield a weapon in two hands.
So that puts me at having 60 soul arrows.
Nice.
Enough to take out most anything in the early game.
Well, I can kill these hollows here in 4 hits. So, but I've not leveled up yet. So.
You at the Forest of Giants yet?
No, I'm still grinding things betwixt, whatever. The first area.
Well, I can't do online stuff at this moment in time anyways because of that disconnect, so...
Oh, you set offline?
Yeah, it put me offline in Dark Souls 2 as well, so...
Alright.
I'll get closer to being in position, and then when I get back online in-game, which should only take a moment.
Yeah, it's just like what, quit the title, restart.
Pretty much. But yeah, when you can, I would like it if we could get you to that bonfire.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm just grinding to about 3,000 souls anyway, so... I'm almost there, but 2,100, I've already got 1,000 to go. Because there's a thing in this game called soul memory, which is every soul you've ever acquired, and in order to summon or be summoned by someone, you have to be within a certain range of soul memory with each other. I think the limit's like 30,000 or something. We seem to have issues past that, didn't we?
I don't know what its exact limit is. There's tiers, but I don't remember where the break-off points are.
No, that might be it then. I thought it was just pure soul memory, you know, like the difference between the soul memories, but...
Ah, so this is actually pretty nifty.
What's that?
Seems that you would be able to summon me from that first little rope bridge.
Oh, the one... Oh, that one! The one leading into the Forest of Giants.
Yeah.
That's
Past
helpful.
that one door, but...
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Right, so I'm just going to go level up a little and then...
Actually, you know where the chest underneath that bridge is?
Yeah.
I'll put my summon sign down there.
I know exactly where that is. I was watching a naked twin blade only run. That's where the guy got given his first twin blade. Which is a weapon I'm probably going to be using because I love that weapon. And Darkus over here hates it.
It is a ridiculously cheap and easy to use weapon that essentially makes it impossible for anyone who hasn't to put hours upon hours into this game to actually beat.
Which is perfect for a noob like me.
Are you opening that chest right now?
I'm just leveling up at the moment.
Okay.
I'm going to want some more HP, that's for certain. And I want to start leveling my attunement as well. That's good. That'll do for now. I'm not going to go too deep into the statistics, but what attunement does is it gives you the ability to... It's how many spells you can have slotted at once. There's a rusted coin in the chest back here. If you didn't get the, if you didn't pick warrior as a starting class and thus don't have a shield.
Oh, and Andrew, as I'm sure everyone else is probably shouting by this point, everyone can see what you get whenever you open the chests, so I wouldn't worry too much about telling them exactly what you get.
True. I was just going to say that if you didn't pick warrior as a starting class and thus don't have a shield, if you go the other way towards the Heights Tower of Flame, there's a chest quite early on that path that gives you a shield. It's a crap shield, but it's a shield.
You'd probably be better off with the dagger if you get that from your starting bit, though.
You always get that, so yeah. Well, unless you miss it, of course.
Not everyone gets a dagger, I don't think.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's that one area that is always towards the beginning of the first area that's always a dagger.
I think it usually is, but I don't know if it always is.
Right, I've just opened that.
Neither.
I've just opened that one chest.
All right. Putting my sign down now.
Let's see if I can see it. Yes, I can. Summoning Shade.
Because it's just a tiny one.
Yep, so this won't last very long, but hey, it gives us something.
And it'll restore me to humanity.
Which is good. Hi there, Drakala. Do you actually a female?
Yep.
Doesn't look good.
She is female. Well, it's a freaking robe. What did you expect?
True. I've got the hang of doing that jump. That's actually not a difficult one at all. Where is you?
Killing shit.
Are you out on ahead?
Of course I did.
You always do. So while Drakala over there runs on ahead and kills shit, I'm gonna go get the bonfire. Because that is important. You can probably hear those soul arrows being cast in the background. Obviously, Drakala is a mage. So she kills things with magic. Ow! And I just got shot by the stupid archer.
How did you get hit when he was aiming for me?
You must have moved. Then he got me in the face. Oh, got a short bow. That's helpful. Don't have any arrows though. So I've lost them dead. Do do do. We're pretty much blitzing through this because we want to get to this area up here before Darkus's soapstone runs off. So it lasts about 10 minutes, I think. I think actually it gets reduced in how long it lasts depending on how many enemies you kill.
Alright, I'll go and start taking care of that guy.
Right. I'll tank. Ooh, 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 ooh. Backstab! Didn't do a lot of damage, but it is a backstab. Got him.
Well, my duty was fulfilled, so this is where I vanish.
And you still got shot. You got shot as you were vanishing. These guys are a lot tougher than the guys who were just the earlier enemies. That Hide Knight is usually very difficult if you haven't got a partner. Or a range build. But even as Darkus said, even a range build has to be careful because that was his first death just there.
Yep.
I'll clear the area through once, up to the next bonfire because I know exactly where that is. Ouch. I'm pleased to say I don't think NPCs can actually backstab you.
They can.
Can they? I
Yep.
guess the higher level ones can, because these guys certainly can't. I have my back turned to him, he didn't even try. Just did his normal overhand swing. Right, another weapon ahead here. Made the jump, let's try and make it on the way back. Short sword, can I actually wield that? I can, and it is most certainly better than my current one. I say scratch back and wield the Hide Knight sword, which I will be doing now. I actually have the required stats to wield it already.
It's impressive.
Oh, well, I do have 15 strength.
Makes sense.
The knight class that you can pick actually has some of the best early game armor that you can have. It's like the merchant back in the main city sells that, and that's his best armor. So at the current point in the game, anyway. So it's called the Falconeer armor. Free human effigy. So we go through here. Now the Hide Knight sword actually has a lightning enchantment on it, which means as I hit people, you'll see that lightning spark. Ouch. Couldn't see. It's got a bit of a weird swing on it though, as far as I've noticed. It's got a bit of a weird swing. On the other way here, there's a guy with a great sword. It's actually called a bastard sword, but it is classed as a great sword. Even though in real life a bastard sword is between a one-hand and two-hand sword, but yeah, this is Dark Souls. I can't believe I haven't died yet. Ouch.
No, give it time.
I know. Right, now over here you can see this guy with the great sword over there is lobbing fire bombs at me. So I'm going to wait for him to throw another one. Roll through it. Even though I still got clipped by the back end of the explosion, which is annoying. Ow! Oh, we traded there. So I'm going to back well away from him to use my Estus Flask. Because I was nearly dead. I'm going to roll in and get the last stab. And the guy over here, don't forget. Oh, lock onto him. Buckler, which I assume this shield's going to be better.
Buckler is going to be better for parrying, though, if you want to be doing that.
Does it have more parry frames?
I do believe so.
Unable to wield. I need more
Probably don't have enough dexterity.
Yeah. Exactly what was wrong. Hollow infantry gloves not as good as my current armor. Full infantry boots not as good as my current armor. I suppose if you pick like a weaker starting class, like armor wise, they'll be useful, but
no, not even with the robes.
Got some witching urns, killed that halberdier, those guys are nasty.
No, they're not that bad.
No, they are in groups. Bonfire lit. Talk to this merchant.
And since we're both right in the same spot, I'll go and pop down my... One second, let me get the damn thing to pop up.
Blacksmith key.
I'm going to pop my soapstein down right next to her.
Alright, and I will get all those as well. I won't get it for a sec though, because I'm going to go upstairs and get the other stuff.
Well, you might want to go ahead and pop that, since... that way I can just go ahead and get on doing stuff. Like you know I do.
Yeah, you do. Smolder the shield, that's a good find. Yeah, assuming I actually have the required hand axe radiant life gem. Firebomb. Oh, firebomb, that's useful. And through here, this is another chest with, I think it's where you get the soapstone. Or is this where you get the Estus Flask? This is the Estus Flask shard, isn't it? In the chest is the Estus Flask shard. Yes, it is. And the small other, both together. And then, if you see down here, if you fall onto this
I'm
branch,
being summoned. Is that you, friend?
No, it is not.
Oh dear.
Oh well, you could be someone else's summon for a while. I see a summon sign though, that is really annoying. Something failed, the sign has disappeared.
Oh no, no. Nope, 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 nope.
What happened to Gank?
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
What's going on?
Their name.
What is it? Is it something
I
rude?
just nope. I'm noping out of that one.
Was it someone rude?
Yeah. I'm gonna put my summon sign elsewhere.
Put it where we usually put it,
Alright.
and I'll summon you back.
It's there. I suggest you hurry though, because that person seemed like they were really wanting to get a summon for something.
I cannot see it.
It's on the square between stairways.
Yeah, I know. I am looking for it. I cannot see it. What's your soul memory at?
1,300? I mean 13,000?
6,000.
We should still be in the same ballpark then.
Aha! That's me.
Okay.
Unless someone literally just beat me to it.
So, off to the lizard then?
I guess so, yeah, because I really want that fire sword.
And I'm assuming we'll end it off at that, because I'm actually getting kind of tired.
Yeah, we'll end it off there then, and then I'll just go grind a bit off camera. Just to even up our soul memories. Didn't go get the plunging attack, did you, friend?
Nope, it missed.
Meanwhile, I was laid into the guy behind you. There's a human effigy across this jump here, so I would recommend you try and make it. Plus, there's also an easier way down without fall damage here. Typical Darkus Leroying it. Now be careful walking down here and don't do the stupid like I usually do.
Whoops.
Did you fall off?
Yep.
Ow. Well, luckily I don't need to kill the lizard to get the sword.
No, but you will need to avoid getting ambushed.
Oh, I know when. I know those two spawn in. Nah. The only reason I would get ambushed before is because I didn't know they spawned in. Ow! The guy had more range than I thought he did.
Well, let me come down there and put my soap sign down again anyways.
Where are you going to put it?
Right in front of the cave.
Alright. Let me know when it's down. I'm going to go get the hollow soldier helmet from in here. I missed the first time through.
Alright, you see the ladder?
The ladder? On the way, the ladder down?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on.
I'm gonna put it right at the bottom of the ladder.
I am at the ladder. Like the one that leads back up to where the bonfire is.
Yep.
There's a message here. Try left and then item.
Yeah, there is an item right over on the
Oh, yeah,
left
there is.
side.
It's a life gem.
3 of them, actually.
There it is. Whoops, no, don't. Oh my god, this is such an awkward spot. Touch summon sign, Drakala.
This time with less fail.
I can't believe I haven't died yet.
You say that now.
Yes, I know I'm going to die, Darkus. I'm going to die hard soon, but I can't believe I haven't died yet. That's the key word. Yet. Right. I'll go in and check out the guys. There's 2 guys that come to life when you go in here, on an area up above. So walking in about that far and coming back out, you avoid an ambush. And Darkus is disconnected. How annoying. Ow. 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 Ow.
Hello?
Hello? Optimum Wi-Fi says no.
I put my sign down again, same exact spot.
Right, I've got the soul of a proud knight. I avoided the ambush all on my own. Because I know it's there. It's only really an ambush if you don't know it's coming. Oh, for God's sake. I keep climbing up the ladder.
Maybe this time I won't glitch out.
You know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. Do you want me to open the door?
Yeah, I can get it.
I will wait here. Pretty sure I'm safe at this point. He's gonna spit again.
You didn't get the blade yet.
No. I was waiting for you. And I'm out of there. See, this fire lizard, it can be killed at this point. It's probably easier to kill once you've cleared the area a couple of like once you've. You see how little damage Darkus is doing with its soul arrows. When I say a little damage, he's doing a large amount of damage. I mean, I couldn't hit it that hard with my sword, but it's got a shit ton of health. You can see that was 300 damage, that little chip off its health bar. Are you in trouble hitting it today, Darkus?
Its position's off.
Is it? Oh, I see. Yeah, of course, there's a grate in there. Wow, it's behind that grate. Never realised that before. Whoa! It's a bit risky, wasn't it? When you people on the stream, you people on YouTube probably saw how close that was. Nope. Nice roll. The trick with it is when you see it's, I'm gonna guess it's the inside of its mouth. When you see that, like, when it does that, I'm gonna assume that's the inside of its mouth.
Oh. It got me.
Yeah. You see what happens when you get greedy, folks. Yeah, Darkus tried to fire a few too many soul arrows off there, and, yeah, ouch.
Yep, you get stun locked, things don't end well for you. I'm not as worried as I normally would be though, since, again, this doesn't kill me. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna go right by the entrance to the cave itself.
Alright. I now have my preferred weapon for the longest time. I'll probably be using this sword for quite a long time. I do like this sword a lot, this fire long sword. I'll be using it for quite some time.
See my sign?
Not yet, but I assume it'll be popping up before long. Outside the cave, yeah?
Yep, just outside the cave.
By the petrified person.
Should be near them. Close, but not.
I see it. Luckily, I haven't rested the bonfire, so it's going to be the same amount of health you left it off at. Unless enemies have natural health regen.
Which they don't. At least most of them don't.
So here's the longsword, and once I go into Darkus' game, he'll be getting this on his, I assume. I would appreciate if he gives it to me, so I have a backup. Obviously, the moment I don't need it anymore, Darkus, you can have it back just for the sake of having it, because I know what you're like.
To be perfectly honest with you should be visiting the bonfire.
What do you mean?
Fair bit more than that if your weapon's nearly breaking.
No, mine's fine. I'm saying, but it does tend to break, you know, especially if you're summoning into other worlds, you know, and you die.
Your weapons get yeah, if you die, but that's why you don't die.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying for the purpose of having a secondary one, you know what I'm saying? Just in case. That looked like it hurt.
And done.
Nice one. Now I am going to try the... I'm going to take my armour off here, just because it makes it easier to make this jump. If you run and jump just right, and if your summon doesn't get in your way...
Let me get in there first.
Alright.
If I can. I keep getting close.
Ah, nearly. It'd be a bit difficult to make this, but it is possible to jump in there. You can see the item right outside the right inside. That's a really good shield. Oh! I mean, Darkus is going to end up going back to his world really soon. I can tell. His glow's getting a bit dim.
So in the meantime, that means I'm going to go and try to kill shit.
Alright.
I only got 6 soul arrows, so can't do a whole lot.
Sorry about it. I mean, so I'm going to keep trying to get into this area. Got it!
Nice.
That's a crap red eye orb, and then here's the important one. Rebel's Great Shield. If you're not a mage, don't even try and stay in here, just get the hell out.
Even if you are a mage, there's one spot in there that will let you easily kill it, but I do not recommend trying that.
Armor's back on. And I have that Great Shield. Which is a very good shield when you have this. I think you need like 20 strength to wield it. But it is a very good shield. Was it 100% damage reduction and 95% fire reduction?
Something like that, I think.
So in other words, very powerful. Unlike, say, in most games, blocking in Dark Souls, it only reduces the portion of damage depending on your shield. Random corpse floating down the stairs.
And that has me out of soul arrows.
Where are you? You down? You down?
Moseying.
You down below?
Yep.
Coming down. Whereabouts? You at the fog gate?
Yep.
Coming.
I got no more soul arrows though.
You can use your dagger, can't you?
Daggers.
Plural. Oh, it's this area. God. I don't have any Estus, so I ain't gonna try that shite. I ain't got any Estus. Ow, ow, ow! If you could go and get that guy above me, that'd be lovely, 'cause I'm pretty sure if you go in there, it doesn't trigger the pursuer.
Problem.
What?
Duty fulfilled.
Watch it.
Let me just get him to blow me up over here.
If you can.
So that he does the thing.
No, he's focused on me. Oh well, I can deal.
Did he blow it up?
No, he didn't. I can deal with it though.
I don't know. It was worth trying to get him to.
Yeah. He's dead. Now this other halberdier. And now we equip a life gem. We use it to get back to full health, and we Leroy. And that's why I did that. Because it opens a shortcut to the bonfire. Which I will now rest at. And we will leave it there. So until next time, people, I've been Furiora here with Darkus. Until next time, fare thee well.